Bafethu, sanibonani, welcome back to Football Trends with me, OQB. Now, on today's video, Bafethu, in better than some exciting news. I know it's not a lot, so to some of you, but honestly speaking, I think it's a good thing because currently, Abachita, there's 4 players who have made it to Ibafana Bafana, or I can say the preliminary squad of Ibafana Bafana, which obviously will be playing for the FIFA World Cup, which is good news. Good news because despite just being the preliminary squad, we don't know what is going to happen when the final squad is being announced in 2027. So for now, there are players from Kaizer Chiefs who have made it, and those players I need to emphasize are the players that Coach Khalil Ben Youssef was crying and saying, they feel like those players have done exceptionally well and they should be in the Bafana squad. So it might happen just to keep us quiet, but honestly speaking, those players, they deserve to be on the national team just because they've done exceptionally well throughout the season. So we do have Brendan Peterson, he has made it to the preliminary squad. We do have Bradley Cross, he has made it. Big ups to him, I'm happy for him, honestly speaking. We do have Lebogang Maboe, as I've been saying, honestly speaking, Lebogang Maboe deserves to be on the national team. It doesn't make any sense why he's not there and why he's not playing with the rest of the squad. And then also Utabiso Monyane, which, as I've said, those are the players that have been asked for by Coach Khalil Ben Youssef. But at the end of the day, Natis Bonele, you at home have seen the performances of Abachita. So yeah, it will depend because yes, the World Cup obviously I think around June, I'm not sure about the date, but then we do have some friendly games here and there, and yeah, that's where we'll start with our group, where we do have some of the difficult teams, but hopefully Bafetu, we can at least try to manage and make sure we progress, but all of that will depend. I believe on the final squad, Brendan Peterson will be there. Cross, they might drop him, but we will see on the final squad. We will see on the final squad. I'm not gonna say anything because remember, we need only just, I think, 22 players who are going to be there. So asaz and then moving on, Bafetu, there's a new player who has been spotted training with the rest of the team today. Obviously there was a media briefing. Obviously we are playing this Saturday, as we've talked about, and yeah, so I don't know why, but this young player, Petro Paho, today was training with the senior team. He was invited over Watiwano Campoi, come and train with the rest of the senior squad, which he's an attacking midfielder, not an attacking midfielder, he's a midfielder. I'm not going to say he's an attacking midfielder, he's a midfielder, and it looks like he's been doing exceptionally well. He even won, DDC player of the season. It's quite promising from this player, but I'm not going to talk much about him because despite him training with the senior team, it doesn't mean Utumfana will be selected for the final game that we will be playing against Ichipa United. So as time goes on, I don't even think he will make it to the matchday squad because also Kipabani, those are the kind of things that we need to look at. But moving on, we do have to talk about the latest rumors when it comes to Kaizer Chiefs. So currently we do have those players that we know of: Winika, Solomons, Tetra, Modi, Sereno, Bruce Fuma, Kanye Samayo, whose contracts are coming to an end at the end of the season. Obviously June, let me not say at the end of the season because the season is manje. So that figure 823 start, whether we win or lose, that will be the final league game of EPSL, and that's where we will start to see new things happening in terms of what is going to happen with the club. Are we bringing in new signings? Are we letting go of some of the players? Is there anything that is going to happen? So currently I'm trying to combine something for you guys at home, but you have to stick around for that. So I want to make sure in terms of that. So with the rumors bafethu kuthiwa lana currently Ox sibongiseni mthotha bazomyeka at the end of the season, but not just him, even Ontwari will be also let go of at the end of the season, or actually Ontwari kuthiwa he will leave, meaning he might leave on his own terms. But honestly speaking, for me, I don't understand if they say Ontwari will leave at the end of the season. Remember, Ontwari some with, a lot of years ahead of, the club. It was something that we said, okay, we are signing him. I think it was about 4 years sign on that contract. I think it runs up until 2028, if I'm not mistaken. So for me, it doesn't make any sense why manje we are going to let go of him. JJ, I don't believe I don't believe that's how Kaizer Chiefs tends to do business. But yes, there is some new CEO. Ubaba Lapayana, obviously, maybe they're trying to do things differently, but honestly speaking with you, Bafetu, I do not think so. I honestly don't think that is the situation. Hence, I'm saying those are the latest rumors when it comes to the club. Oxum Tetwa leaving at the end of the season, Ntwari leaving at the end of the season. It's just something that I feel like, okay, maybe it might not happen. But realistically speaking, the players who I do think Kaizer Chiefs are going to let go of at the end of the season: number one, Pule Modi, I think they're going to let go of him. Bruce Fuma, they might let go of him. Kanye Samayo, Watiwa, when he signed by Austin the Uti, Kaizer Chiefs signed a contract which they need to obligate, like there's an obligation for them to sign the player at the end of the season. So despite that and all of that, I do think Kanye Samayo will remain at Naturena despite everything else. And then Kwinika, I don't think Pazomiega, but it will depend on the situation, because remember, if they let go for Kwinika, then definitely they will need to bring in a backup for Enayom Jitrapana or Uzita Kwinika. But Solomon's chances are they might let go of him, even though those two players, actually all the players, have tried to perform except for Gaston Sereno. Gaston Sereno has not, shown some significant improvement. Only the thing that Ngbona was okay. Omchita angapayiziseka kuyo iyo yona leyo ukuthi okay, performance yakhe was not so great during this season. So chances are they might let go of him. I know it's going to be hard for us to let go of such a player like Augustin Sereno, but let's be honest, guys, Sereno did not produce or did not have the best of the season. Even when it comes to goals, he did not score as many as we would have hoped him to. Yes, I know, guys, there's currently a lot of talks about Maccabi Lilepo because of, in the Instagram post that actually Actiwa, he said he's leaving, but we don't know. Like, honestly speaking, we don't know whether he's talking about the club, which he's leaving the club, or maybe he was just leaving something we don't know about. So that's also something that we need to look at and think about, not just to jump onto conclusions. Everything is going to be revealed in due time. I know maybe I'm starting to sound like a broken record, but honestly speaking, Nago, some good news. Things will be revealed in due time. Remember, I told you about that one toward there's a list that was leaked. But there's no Kaizer Chiefs players. Well, list much. This is the preliminary squad, and you can see definitely that there's Brendan Peterson, there's Bradley Cross. He deserves it. He's been doing exceptionally well. There's Mabowe. I don't think we need to even question that one. Tabiso Monyane is another player who has shown significant, growth, and also he's very good. So with that being said, let's see as time goes on. For now, just enjoy. Let's wait for E27 Ziga May. That's when we will get to hear, the final squad. But mark my word, Brendan Peterson, Mabowe, they will definitely make it. They might drop the two, Cross Nomonyane, but I don't think Omonyane will drop him because he's a proper right back. I think Bazom Tata just because of that. And Ukros might be the one they might decide, and no, we're going to drop him. Why? Well, look at Fawaz Basadin. Fawaz Basadin currently is nowhere to be found. He's not playing. And one day the other day asked me to find out in terms of Fawaz Basadin what is going on. I did ask, but I haven't gotten any response as of yet. But when I do get a response, I will make sure we're putting an update of it. So Cross Naye, there's a 80% chance he might make it to the final squad, just because of, but anyways, I believe this is perfect. Please don't forget to like the video. Thank you so much for watching. Peace.